All right, I'm back. Just gotta give an update on everything. What's been going on? Like that month, April was crazy. We low key was getting smoked, but it was like it's a beauty in disguise for real. For real, we low key got smoked damn near all April. I still passed like a funded account. I passed the eval and shit like that beginning of April, but like the rest of that April to like the beginning of May, yeah, it's smoked. But like I said, it's beauty in disguise just off from like we found out how to be better sellers, and I found out shit why we got smoked and shit. So like that shit just really turned me up for real. That shit just made my skill set just even more better for real. For real, that's crazy. But yeah, since then we've been going crazy. Just gotta keep everything documented though. But we had it had to be like last week. Last week we just passed another funded, and this is just like I don't know, like this bitch was just it just feel even more better because it's the same account I had in April, and it was getting smoked. I had one trade left on that bitch and brought it all the way back. So even if I go back and look into like, man, I want to show this shit for real. I go back. Oh my god. Yeah, fuck all that shit. Actually. Oh shit. Yeah. Just know that we had one trade left, and yeah, we brought it all the way back. So, and then on top of that, we got a just fuck it. Just fuck it. We got another account that's like halfway through. So, or we need like $1,200 more with that one. And this was another one that was part of that April shit. So, just a testament, man. Just gotta stay doing this shit for real. Cause I know that shit just made me a dog. Now it's up. It's up, nigga. I've been doing that shit though, but it's just like I ain't never really saw the conditions how the conditions was last April, and to still survive that shit is just like man, and then get better in the midst of that shit. I was up, super up. But yeah, I might just give analysis on the week. What's going on? So I'm just do Nas and I'm gonna do gold. So with gold, I kind of see gold about to buy up this week though. I kind of see gold gonna try to like buy up this week, but we gonna find out where at. So I like just start on the monthly. Boom on the monthly, you can see we kind of rejecting some type of weekly support. That's why I dropped to my weekly, see what's really going on. And I really want to see either it sail back down under here, or I'm really thinking it's about to go up for or buy back up from the zone. Try to get up there. Let's get to more depth. Zooming in. So I just want to come over here and find my daily previous highs. Yeah. See what the market want to do. Really try to choose which one. I'm going after this one though. So from there and just from here, it's another respected previous high on that daily. But I know on Friday, I definitely seen it potentially pushing up. So yeah, that's what we see right there. It's in a little zone, so anything can be expected. But we want to wait for like a breakout. So that's what we got on our daily information. Now boom, we gonna rock out to the 4, and you can see on the 4, price consolidating. It couldn't break out that daily range. I kind of got, I won't say smoke, but you could see like what was happening last week. Like it was just ranging for real. It ain't really do too much. But if this shit buy up, I wouldn't be trying to buy it until it can break out of this daily range. And if it was to break out, I wouldn't be trying to really buy until we can get a break above here. So honestly, I'm gonna put this arrow up there because it could potentially come here, reject, and just sell back off. And if it sell back off, we know that it's actually a 4-hour fair value gap down here, which actually is gonna make it sell. It's gonna actually have an agenda to sell if it was to come back down here. So ultimately, I'm looking at the market to be bullish. I ain't gonna say I'm not gonna sell. I really want. I really want to, but I just try to be as reactive to the market as possible. Like what it's doing, like I'm right there. Before I used to be waiting, but like that month of April just got me super aggressive. Like I feel like I just see the market every time it's doing something. I see that shit, and it's just now it feel kind of like idiotic not to like take advantage of something that I know the market about to do. You know, even if you end up getting smoked in the process, no cap, because I just be mainly trading off some. I be mainly trading off of like the perspective of like what like the future me at the end of the week gonna feel like if I don't take opportunities that I know essentially is about to happen for real. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like I never really feel bad off of no L. It's like if we lose, it's like it is what it is. Like that version of me after the week that I feel that make me feel bad is when I know it's like, oh, this is about to happen, but I low key just sit on my hands and shit. It's like that shit is good at times to sit on your hands, but when you see opportunity in the market, it's like, bro, you just gotta let the odds play out. Like, take the trade, bro. Like, long as you like using proper risk management, you gonna lose or you gonna win. Just get over it. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the week, when I'm sitting with, a loss or I'm sitting with a win, it's like I feel better knowing that I executed when I saw something that I saw had the potential to make some type of money for real. So, that's just what I be on for real now. Cause, once you get to a point in trading that like, man, I got it. I'm profitable. Like, I'm profitable. I know what's going on. We know what's going on for us. Just like now it's on you to actually execute and take your trade into other levels. When you see you can constantly, or you can consistently or constantly keep making money or constantly taking certain trades, like, nigga, just take them. You know what I'm saying? Because you always like one trade away. I don't give a fuck if you got one trade more before you lose an account. It's like, take the trade, bro. Like, fuck. Because at the end of the day, that trade that you don't take could have been a trade that brought your account all the way back. So it's like, you gotta live with the probabilities. That's just my point. You gotta live with the probabilities. You can't be sitting on hands with, oh man, I ain't trying to woo. That's like, you gotta leave your emotions to the side. I don't give a fuck how crazy it look. Like, show up, execute. That's what you've been practicing. That's what your model show you. Go ahead. I don't give a fuck. That bitch get blown. Fuck it. Reset. Like, once you get to the point where you know what you're doing, it's like you don't care about blowing accounts. Like, these bitches is meant to be blown. Like, you gotta rinse and repeat. Get the money. Get the fuck out of there. So ultimately, I'm looking at buys for gold this week. We could sell back under here. I'm not gonna say that I wouldn't sell from here. Like, before I say I wasn't, but I'll sell that bitch, no cap. And if we gonna sell, I'm selling from here. All right, I'm gonna sell from this area right here. Maybe shit like that. You could just see, like, this shit like art for real. You're gonna see, like, when it makes sense, the market gonna show you, like, it's no coincidence type shit for real. Like, oh, why did it close there? I just showed you where I'm like, all right, I'll sell from. And I know, like, that's essentially like the high of that 5-minute candle I'm trying to sell under. So I would be looking for price when it open up to like range inside this area before it break back down, if it's gonna sell. And if it's gonna buy, it's gonna break back above here or whatever. But the story gonna show you right there. It's like, ain't nothing by coincidence. Whatever. But so yeah, ultimately I'm looking for buys. If it sell, we sell from under. When we zoom back out, we selling from under here just to get down here, just to go back up. I really don't like doing that shit. Like, if I got an area that I'm trying to like essentially take a position, I'm gonna just wait for that position. But the gloves is off, nigga. We being super aggressive. I don't give a fuck. Like, nigga, wherever that bitch at, you'll capitalize. But boom, we gonna move to Nas now. So with Nas is traditionally like bullish. You know what I'm saying? But for me, I'm looking at that shit like I would just hit a monthly 618. So that's a reversal area. So from here, I'm like, man, I'm just waiting for Nas to really try to reverse, but because this look more of like a reversal type of like sequence with the candles. It don't necessarily look like it's about to buy up. Look like it had like an agenda that it's trying to complete going up, but it don't look like it's trying to buy up to me. But you know what I'm saying? We don't try to like overly assume shit. We just adjust to what the market doing. So it's a weekly zone. I'm stay organized. And we got a weekly fair value gap down here that I already got the zones for it, but I'll just make it highlighted. We move down to the daily, see what the daily's showing us. And if we see what the daily's showing us, this is my first time doing this because I'm so like sold on the idea that it's about to try to sell off, which can sometimes fuck you up. So now I'm adding this. And me adding this shit is kind of moving towards the narrative of it, Brian. But I guess this would probably be the safer zone to be looking for. You'll see when I go to the 4, but it's probably the safer zone to possibly be taking sales from, like back under here. But yeah, I don't do no questioning no more. Like the market showed me that this bitch about to fail somewhere up here. I'm in that bitch. But this look more like a bullish model, like it's trying to go up. So I could just be overzealous about that. But it is what it is. So we come to our 4 hour, we could see 4 hour candle couldn't break out of that daily resistance. So it's really more pointing to the narrative of what I'm saying, like it's trying to sell, but same time you can see it's in a range. It's in that weekly, daily range. Like it's not really making a decision. So you really have to just wait to see what they want to do. But when we come down here, it is all right. It is like a daily fair value gap. How I trade my models, like this, what I see. This would be considered a daily fair value gap. You can see how price reacted to it. I don't really like those type of reactions. Like that should look like I call those false rejections. Like I want to see a red with them green ones. Them bitches don't really count to me. Like price to come back and still retest this bitch after you can see these bitches technically rejecting. You'll see a red candle that really come back and reject it. Then they go do the move that you essentially thought was about to happen. Like so, it's like for me personally. Let me draw this first. Yeah, so like for me personally, it'd be like this whole push for me is like I don't know. It's like manipulation for me, just cause it's like it should never really reject it properly. And then it's like still leading a little bit to my story, cause like now you go up here and you don't necessarily like break outside of that daily resistance. So in my head, that bitch gonna try to come back down. But it could go up. You know, that's one thing for sure. Like when it comes down to trading, like don't nobody really know what's going on. Like everybody just got a calculated analysis on what they think can happen, but everybody's, at least good traders, like everybody's analysis is like, if it go up, I'm gonna do this. If it go down, I'm gonna do that. Like, so they got moves for both sides of the market. Like, ain't nothing for sure ever. You know what I'm saying? It's like the same move I want to see when it open up on Sunday, which is today. It might not even happen until Thursday. So it's like I could be wrong, but still right. You know what I'm saying? It's like because it just didn't open up and do it. It took 4 days. So in the midst of that 4 days, it could just be selling down, which I want to see it sell. But if my narrative was like I want to see it buy, then in those first 4 days, it could just be selling. You're like, oh, I was wrong. But then by the end of the week, let out like the biggest move that the market will show you was that buy. It's like, no, I was really right. Just like you just gotta be like adjustable. Any good trader, they know that shit. Like any good trader, you'll hear them say it. Like you're not necessarily like trading on some I know it's gonna do this. It's like you just super good at adjusting to whatever it does, whatever it do. Like you gotta move for it. Like you know what I'm saying? It's like playing ball, like being Kyrie for real. Like you gotta have a counter to every fucking defense. You know what I'm saying? So that's all though. So if it was to sell off, then I'm trying to sell back under this. So this would be where I'll be looking for a sell at. So back under here is where I'll be looking for sales. Jesus. And I just make that shit my stop loss until like the actual move come. I adjust it when like, price get inside this range. I'll wait for like a liquidity sweep. After that liquidity sweep, we'll adjust our stop loss more tighter. But we just got like an estimate range on what we want to see done. And like I said, you want to be adjustable. So if price happen to buy up, then I will literally be waiting 4 hours for the market for a 4 hour candle to print outside of this daily resistance. If not, then I'll be looking for that sell to the downside. And we know that this zone down here necessarily didn't react how we wanted it to. So could possibly get the fuck out here. Or let's zoom in. Because if this daily, let's look at the highs. Yeah, so this look more like a bullish. Once again, this look more like a bullish sequence of the candles. But then we go to the 4. I want to see if it broke. So yeah, on the 4, it did break new highs. So it possibly want to go up. But if that was the case, it's how big you gotta have everything in the arsenal. Like, okay, if it do that, then this. If that, then it's blah, blah. So boom, from here, this might have just sold me to buy this bitch. Cause now I should find a 1 hour candle. It look like a sweep, but yeah. So the market might, yeah. I'm about to fuck around and leave Nas alone. I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna fuck around and leave Nas alone. Cause I think it should buy up. After seeing that 4 hour high now, it should buy. But I know how Nas is. Like when Nas break out his zones, that shit don't really like retesting. So I'm gonna just leave this shit here. This can just be another option for real. Price retracing back to this and then going up. Where we at? Where we at? Where we at? Yeah. Potentially coming up here. Yeah. We'll just say fuck it. Yeah. So I ain't gonna lie. Nas do look a little like tricky. But yeah. That last zone right there. I think Nas gonna try to buy as well. But I'm not gonna lie, I'm kinda cool with missing whatever happens on the opening of Nas. I'm gonna just let it be, and I'm gonna just try to catch something in the later time of the week, just so price can just clear out and make a clean decision. Because right now it's really indecisional, and I don't want to get caught up. Cause shit, I could see both sides of this bitch. It could do either or, so I'm just leave it alone. But yeah, we got basically buys on gold and potential buys on Nas, but they got potential sales as well. So, yep, that's what we got. But that's it, man. I'm gonna fuck with y'all.